Hello, here we are, Studio 2425 with Rudy Salas.
What's happening, Richard?
How's
Richard
it
Duran
going?
here.
Rudy,
The
we're
Richard
so
Duran.
excited with the new album here.
We're-
Ya llegó, huh?
Yeah, ya llegamos.
Ya
You know,
llegamos.
and it has come out. People are really loving the CD, and I'm very excited about it. Very
Oh, it's
excited.
great.
It's
I
not
love-
officially released until November the 3rd, but we've been taking pre-orders, and you could pre-order the album. Just go on our tierramusic.com or our Tierra Facebook, and go on the link there, and just you could order it right
Wow,
there. So.
Rudy. Rudy, let me ask you a couple of questions
Sure.
about the album here. There's one here, well, Tierra Ya Llegó. Tell me about that song.
The Tierra Ya Llego, the song itself, was brought to me by a guy by the name of Carlos Guillen out of Santa Barbara, a friend of Pepe Marquez.
Oh, okay.
And actually, he works with Pepe as a producer. And he brought the song to me, and he brought like about 3 or 4 songs. And I loved all the songs, but that one in particular just stood out. But it wasn't called Ya Llego, it was called something else. And I decided, you know what, but throughout the song it says Tierra Ya Llegó. So I said, why don't we just call it that, and then I will call the whole album that, because I really like the statement itself. You know,
Right.
Tierra Ya Llegó, we're here. You know, and it worked out really good. So we went and rearranged the tune, did our thing with it, and then we brought it to him, and he loved it. He just like, wow, man. So he was blown away. So thank God. So we use that as our theme song.
Oh, how neat. That's beautiful.
Get on up, shake your body, porque tierra llegó. Ya se armó la rumba. La fiesta comenzó. Vamos a bailar. Porque tierra ya llegó.
Rudy, tell me about the song, the very first song, Keep It Going.
Keep it going. Well, it's actually what it says. It's just to, we've been in this business now 45 years, Tierra, and we decided to keep it going. I
There
mean,
you go.
we're there, and we ain't going nowhere. We're gonna still be here for our fans and the whole thing. And it talks about our experiences as a band and how we got started and the whole thing. And it's our story. And so that's the first cut on the album, by the way.
Right, and then and we're talking about how many years now?
45 years.
45 years.
Tierra.
Wow,
That's right.
man,
45
congratulations.
I mean, I was like that.
There you go. Did you? Mocoso, huh?
Mocoso.
Keep it going. Let the music play. Keep it going. Keep it going all the way. Keep it going. You know we gotta stay the course. We gotta have it more and more.
And you write all your songs.
I wrote most of the songs except Ya Llegó, but yes, the 99% of the songs on the album were written by myself and with a little help from a couple other people, but Tierra arranged this album together. It was truly a it was a team effort.
Yeah,
Truly
because
a
you
team
have
effort.
Spanish lyrics in it. I love the Spanish
Oh
lyrics.
yeah, we
in
did
it,
a
yeah.
Spanish version of 2 of the songs that I wrote. A song called "Essence of My Dreams," which is a song I wrote for my wife Joanna.
Quiero decirte con fervor que tú me das por cantar. Tú eres la esencia de mi soñar.
And we did a Spanish version of that also, and also Spanish version of the Christmas song. We did a
Wow.
"Merry Christmas, My Love," and we did a Spanish version of that one too. And what we call it, Will Rise, who does the lead vocals on that one. He did a hell of a job. Did a great job. He knocked it out of the ballpark, man.
Wow.
Disfrutar y compartir, vivir y sonreír, una feliz Navidad, mi amor.
And your partner, Valador Diaz, he helped you a lot.
V
good old
Diaz,
yeah.
Vladimir Diaz
Valador,
did a great job. Him and I, put most of, recorded all the stuff along with Jay Gonzalez. Jay Gonzalez was our prime engineer on the thing, but V co-produced the album with me. Did a great job on this, and I got to give him a lot of credit. I take my hat off to him, man. He did a great job and helped me. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have been able to do it.
Oh, bless his heart. Rudy, tell me about Human Rainbow, the song here, number 7.
Human Rainbow is a song that I wrote this song about maybe 8 years ago, about 8 or 9 years ago. And I just kind of put it away for a while. It was a song that's kind of, it's talking about the world, the shape of the world that is now, all the hatred, the racism, everything that's going on, the wars. And I talked about it. This was like about 8 years ago. Decided to redo it because I felt it was timely with the way things are going right now. And what I did, I brought in people like Lonnie Jordan from War. I brought in Little Joy Hernandez from Little Joy La Familia. I brought in Willie G. Billy, brought back Billy Mondragon from DW3, who was the lead vocal for Tierra before. And I even had my daughter come in and do a verse of it.
What a beautiful
And
song.
it was thank you very much. And we just, when we did it, everybody, you could feel the excitement. Everybody loved it,
And it's so fitting with what just happened with,
yes,
Las
just
Vegas
recently in
and
Las
the
Vegas,
hurricanes,
exactly. And I'm not saying that I want to exploit that or anything like that. Unfortunately, this is the shape of the way the world is right now, but it fits as to what's
How
going
long
on.
ago
And
did you write this?
Well, like I said, I wrote it almost about eight and a half years ago, something like that.
Amazing.
But it's hopefully a healing song.
Yes.
Talking about people getting together, human rainbow, not only here in the United States, but all over the world. That's what we're talking about. Everybody getting together. You had the song "We Are the World" way back a few years back and everything, but this is something that we're doing here. And I got some of the Latino artists that some of the higher, the bigger Latino artists to come and do this with us, and they did a great job, and we really appreciate it.
Have you considered maybe later on doing a video to it?
Yeah, absolutely. We are going to do a video on this
Good.
particular song, but it's a very meaningful song to us, and hopefully we'll be able to get that out there on the video.
They're like holding hands, or have you thought about how it's gonna
I have.
I want to be in it, Rudy. I want to be in
You're
there.
going to be in it, bro.
Okay.
You're definitely going to be in it.
All right.
So,
Well, I congratulate
Everybody.
you on that because it's such a touching song, man.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, this is a song that has to be heard all over the world. I ain't kidding
yes,
you.
like you said, especially with what's going on,
Yes.
the Las Vegas shooting and stuff like that, which was it was horrible, and I think this is hopefully like a song that is going to heal people, so people could, talk about let's getting together, everybody, people, humanity,
Humanity, we need it.
It's a world of different colors, yeah. And it's up to me and you, and the hope of the human rainbow will help to make this dream come true.
And then you got a song, number 9. Oh, Obama. Tell me about it.
Okay, I was afraid you were going to ask me about that one. No, Obama is a political satire, comedy, musical song that we put out, basically, and with a little message in there.
Okay.
And but it's funny,
Yeah.
We did it with humor, and so what I did, I brought in Bub Rudy Villa, our sax player, who does the Johnny Chinga's impression, and we called it Johnny La Chingas and Anchor Babies. So
Anchor Babies.
So it's all done in humor, but there's a political statement in there and the whole thing. So you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. Regardless, it's going to create dialogue. That's the way I look at it. It already has, and people, they're responding. And I love that. We did the same thing a while back when we did Arizona, the song Arizona, when it was a political statement against Joe Arpaio, and the whole thing. So we're doing this with the song Obama, and you know who we're talking about that came in and that you know what we're talking about. When you hear the song, you know exactly what we're talking about. So.
Mr. President, since you left office, we've been so sad and so blue. You sabes que? You know what? This whole country is going down the tubes.
But for anybody that has any negative comment, and have you gotten any negative comments?
Yes, of that song? On that song?
Uh-huh.
Yes, absolutely. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. Because like I said, you either hate it, you love it, but you're going to talk about it. It's going to create dialogue, and people need to communicate with each other.
Yeah.
People need to talk this out, talk it over, and the whole thing.
I personally love it. I think it's great,
thank you.
ladies and
Appreciate
gentlemen.
it. It's not one of now. Just so you know, it's not one of the premier songs on the album, but we threw it in there just to have a little fun.
Yeah. And which is another one, Rudy, that that you want to touch
we
on?
we redid the memories. We did a memories medley, but in a dance mix of the thing, because people have been asked us to do a dance mix of that song and the whole medley that we do, and we did it, and it goes right into the whole dance club mixes and all that.
Finally said goodbye. And left me with nothing but pictures on my mind.
We also did a song called "What Did I Get Myself Into Now," which is another song I wrote about 8 years ago, but I brought it back. Billy Mondragon brought it to my attention and said, we should re-record that. And so he went and did his production on it. So what I did was I brought him in, so we co-produced it. He came in, he brought me the basic thing, and then we added our stuff to it, and kind of reinvigorated the song. So it's more contemporary now.
Wow.
So what did I get myself into now? And there's a couple of songs that we've done in the past that we brought it back in, Street Scene.
Come to the street scene. People here from everywhere. It's so exciting. It's a nighttime festive affair. Everybody's loving, everybody's dancing.
And one called Latin Lady. That's also, but again, more contemporary dance, contemporary, and that's what we're doing.
That's great.
Ooh, baby, my Latin lady. Wanna make love to you, yes I do. Ooh, baby, my Latin lady. I wanna make love to you.
The logo on the CD.
Yeah, the logo was it's the you're talking about the design, the logo,
Yes.
the Mayan design that we did here was done by a gentleman by the name of Mario Hernandez, and he is part of the staff at the Plaza de Cultura. The Plaza de Cultura Artes y Cultura. And it's right there downtown, and it's a cultural center. And we did a couple of gigs out there where they showed the movies Boulevard Nights and Blood In, Blood Out. And I met him there, and he showed me some of the stuff that he did, and I said, man, I would love for him to put some, if he let us use one of his drawings for the album. So when he showed it to me, I said, that's it right there.
That's the same logo on your T-shirt.
That's
right
a
there,
T-shirt
right?
that I have, that we have here. We're just getting them out there right now. And Tierra, Llego. And like I said, he did a great job. He's a very talented young man, So I take my hat off to him.
There you go. Yes, most definitely. Rudy, so what would be one of the next songs that we'll hear on a live performance of Tierra?
Well, we're already doing a couple of the new songs on our performances, because we'll be probably doing some CD release parties and this kind of promotional parties for the album. And we added Tierra, Ya Llegó, Keep It Going. What did I get myself into now? With the ballad that I did. Essence of My Dreams.
And you fill me with so much love. You're the light of my life. You're the essence of my dreams.
And also we're getting close to Christmas, and we're gonna start doing the Christmas song again.
Oh, yes, yes.
We released that originally at the end of last year, but we got it out there a little too late, and then that was one of the first songs we were working on the album.
Right.
So we're gonna get it back out there again, and this Christmas. Merry Christmas, my love.
Christmas every day, joy in every way. So I wish you Merry Christmas, my love. My love, my love.
One more time, how could they purchase the CD?
They could right now. You could pre-order the CD. You go on our tierramusic.com, and there's a link there, and you just just click on the link, and it'll take you straight to buy the album. Or you could do it on our Facebook, Tierra Facebook, and that's the way you get them now. But they're going to be on November the 3rd is the official release, and it'll be all in all the digital forms, and you could download it. The digital download products that they have. So that'll be starting November. So in the meantime, or you can get them at the gigs.
There you go.
We'll be selling them at
Yeah,
the gigs there, and we're gonna do a special kind of discount there for all you Tierra fans and stuff.
Well, Rudy, thank you so much. Congratulations again, my friend.
you.
It's
Thank you.
ladies and
Thank
gentlemen,
you.
it's a beautiful CD. All the songs are really, really great songs,
Thank you,
Rudy.
Richard. I really
45
appreciate that.
years, and continue doing what you're doing, my man.
What else am I gonna do, bro?
There you go.
This is what I do, but I want to, just thank you, Richard, personally, for not only supporting us, what you have, but for supporting all the bands the old school bands that have come out of East LA or Latino Chicano bands and stuff like that. You've kept that music alive, and we really appreciate that. And that's
Thank you so
I need for everybody to support Richard Duran and Mr. Duran, or whatever you want to call him now.
There you go.
And you need to support him as well as the music.
And here we are in the Tierra Studios, 2425.
Yes, that's when we